from pages to screen video, I'm going to do a tag video which fits perfectly with the theme of the video series. The name of the tag is page to screen book tag. When I first saw this tag in Shannon Riddler's channel, I thought this tag is like created especially for me, and I was really eager to do this as soon as possible. This tag was originally created by This Brown Girl Reads, and I will link the playlist that she created down below, as well as Shannon's take on this tag. So let's get on with the question. The first question is, what page to screen made you cry in reaction to both formats? I'm going to say Wonder by R.G. Palacio. I felt so emotional towards the end of both the book and the movie. I just adore this book and really like the adaptation as well. Question 2. What page to screen are you looking forward to this year? I'm going to say Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I really do adore the 1960 adaptation of the book, and I'm really curious to know if the modern adaptation will be as good as that one. Question 3. What page to screen series were you happy to see discontinued? I really had a hard time trying to find a TV series that I watched and was discontinued. The Shannon Chronicles TV series. I have not read the books, but it was such a weird TV series. Some of the episodes were good, but most of them were just mediocre, and I really didn't like the acting of the main leads as well. Question 4. What series would you like to see as a page to screen? I'm going to say The Winter Night Trilogy by Catherine Arden. It's a very atmospheric book series. It's a historical fantasy story that takes place in the Mongolian invasion of the Russian lands, and I really do admire Vasya. She's a very good example of a character development in a book series. I really do adore Vasya. Question 5. What page to screen is in production that you are excited about? I'm really excited about the Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. It has an IMDb page, and so far Dark Matter has been my favorite book of 2020. Question 6. What page to screen do you appreciate as two separate entities? I'm going to say Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. The adaptation is very different from the book. It's not a bad movie, actually. I like the book very much. So at first I was a bit disappointed that it did not really follow the book. But once I got over that first disappointment, it was a very good movie with elements of science fiction, action, and adventure. Question 7. What hyped page to screen did you not vibe with? I'm going to say Blade Runner, which was adapted by Do Androids Dream of Electric Ship by Philip K. Dick. I'm not saying that it's a bad movie in any capacity, but I do not think it is as good as it is hyped, actually. It could be because the movie was clearly geared towards male audiences, and once I realized that, I felt a bit disappointed, although I think it's a very fine movie. As I've said before, I do not think it's as good as everyone thinks it is. Question 8. What was the best page to screen you ever watched? My answer does not change. The adaptation of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, 1995 version. As well as not omitting anything from the book, including the lovely side characters. It brings a layer of depth to Mr. Darcy's character, which is not present in the original books. I think Mr. Darcy in the TV series adaptation is much better than Mr. Darcy in the book, although I really like Mr. Darcy in the book as well. Question 9. What page to screen did you watch and the ending was better on the screen? As soon as I read this question, I've thought of just one movie, Bird Box by Josh Malerman. I was really disappointed by the ending of the book. It was so vague, and I think it did not meet up the big build-up that was created throughout the book. That's why I like the less vague ending of the movie better. Question 10. What did you enjoyably watch on the screen and you'd like to read it on the page? I'm going to choose one of the books that I said in actually 2 of my top 5 videos, and for this tag I chose Misery by Stephen King. I really enjoyed the acting of Kathy Bates actually, and I would like to see if the character of Anne Wilkes as complicated as it was shown in the screen. Question 11. What page to screen have you neither watched nor read because you can't choose which to do first? I'm going to talk about a TV series that has been, I think, going on its 4th season, I'm not really sure, called The Midwife, and this series was based on the memoirs of Jennifer Ward. Question 12. What page to screen can you happily live without? I'm actually going to say The Alphabet Murders, which was an adaptation of ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. It was loosely based on the book. Additionally, I actually hated the humor that was present in the book, and the actings were so disappointing because I think it lacked the depth of Agatha Christie's complex plot. And since ABC Murders is my favorite Poirot book, I wish I could forget the day that I watched that adaptation. And the last question, what have you recently read that you'd like to see on the screen? I'm going to say The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Thornton. I think the complex plot structure would fit perfectly with the movie screen. The fact that it has many fulfilling characters as well as a very clever mystery. And additionally, the 1920s time period, which is a time period that I really love to watch. And all of these factors, I think, are a recipe for a perfect adaptation, in my taste, of course. Lastly, I'm going to tag 3 booktubers. The first one is Danny from Spenelli Speaks. The second one is Jessie from the Bookish Mom, and the last booktuber that I'm going to tag is Julie from Hungry Bookworm. I will link all of their channels down below, and if you're interested in doing this tag, I would be really happy to see your answers as well. So please comment down below what is that book adaptation that you can live without. And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, since this tag is called page to screen, I'm going to say page for the word of the day. Page means sayfa in Turkish, and sayfa is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.